my fellow trainers, coaches, therapists, life coaches, guys, anyone that has been working with people, anyone that has been working to help others get over the hump, crush the obstacles, as I like to call it. Because you know what? Obstacles, to me, are just an opportunity for you to flex your puppies, your creativity, to put your dreams to the test. To really feel out if the thing that you think that you've wanted to be doing all along is actually worth your time, worth your energy. And also, and more importantly, do you have the courage to actually do those things? Do you have the courage to go after what you say or what you think you want to do? Because, saying it out loud and actually just thinking about it are two very, very different things. Think about that. But I do find that whenever I get stuck with a client, I'm usually overthinking things. I'm usually forgetting one of my basic points, which are not mine. These are just basic universal points. All I've done is put them together into a clean little program. But I'm going to give you guys some of these for free today, right now, because they have helped me so many times to get over the hump and to really zero in on a very elegant way to help people realize things from their past or get over obstacles. At the very least, if they don't get on the way and just become the super achiever that they know they wanted to be, or the artist that they think they've always wanted to be, or whoever, they will know why they're not doing it. And it's getting breezy out here. It's kind of nice. But at least they will know. And it's no longer going to be this mystery that's weighing on them and just destroying them. So, here we go. This is something that I run people through when beginning to work on ripping apart an obstacle or identifying self-sabotaging behaviors. So, number one, we have to figure out what the desired outcome is. What is your desired outcome? And this is straight from my program that I call the Obstacle Crusher. So, we have to identify what that thing is, whatever it may be. Number two, am I engaging in that behavior? Am I engaging in behaviors that are going to get me there? So that's my second question. Number one, where do you want to go? Who do you want to be? How do you want to be? That's the question. What is the desired outcome? Number two, are you behaving in a way? Are you taking actions designed to get you there? Question three, the third basic. Why or why not? The great thing about this is that the question why really need not be asked, because if they're doing it, then we can get a little bit more into, okay, so you have a goal, you're engaging in the proper behaviors, you're doing the right things, you're preparing yourself, you're learning whatever it is you need to be doing. So now we want to get into different questions like, are you doing it in the most efficient way possible? Are you actually doing it, or are you lying to yourself a little bit? And we can go out down that road. But for those that are not doing it, then the fourth question would be, what are the excuses or the reasons you're giving yourself for not doing this? And let them talk. The idea is that through this entire process, I'm asking questions and I'm taking some notes, but they're doing all the talking. They're telling me why they're not where they want to be or who they want to be. That's the point of this. It's a lot more powerful when it's your own idea, when it comes from within. And so, since we know as coaches that the subconscious is there to protect you at all times from danger, from that which is unfamiliar, from that which is different, we know that if there is resistance to any of the things that they say they want to do, accomplish their dreams, if there's any resistance, it's coming from within. That means that whatever it is they want to accomplish is actually very threatening to their subconscious mind. Boom. And there is the answer. That's where we can begin to do some serious work. Because now we just have to figure out, why is this so scary? Why is this such an obstacle, such an issue? And then we walk them through the process again and again and again. You know? They might say something, well, this is scary because of A, B, and C. Okay, but if you don't do these behaviors that are uncomfortable for you, will you be able to reach your goal? Will you be able to become who you want to become? No. So then what's the answer? I need to do the behaviors anyways. Correct. They said it, you know? So then they start walking themselves through it with your help and begin to figure out, melt the ice caps around their minds, you know, and be able to freely move their thoughts through the natural progression, which is going to be, I'm here now, having a blockage, having an obstacle, having a fear, having whatever, to I can now see a fairly clear path. And then as a coach, we start pushing them in the direction that they want to go. And by push, I mean we ask again the questions. What have you been doing so far that's working? You know, if nothing, then what would be a good first step to take? Got to watch out for traffic. What would be a good first step to take? And let them tell you. What would be the best way to do that? Can we start tomorrow? And so on and so forth. And that way, you're not just talking theory, but you're actually getting them to tell you the reasons why things haven't been getting done, or they're not working, or whatever, why they're scared. But now they're telling you how it is that this can best be accomplished and achieved. So you have just now successfully walked them through the origin of the fear, the origin of the obstacle. You've walked them through, or they've actually walked you through, the solutions. And finally, through the steps they'll be taking through the operating procedure. So anyways, I hope this helps. I hope it wasn't too convoluted, too wordy, whatever. You know, I'm walking and talking, and sometimes you can get lost. But anyways, I hope this helps. As always, reach out and, you know, let me know where I can help. Good night.